Hello everyone, this is Katish here. In this video, I'm going to go through the AQA 2022 Physics Paper 1 higher tier. This is for the separate science physics students. In this paper, there's a total of 11 questions and this paper is for 1 hour 45 minutes and it's mainly tested on the 4 main topics from paper 1, which is on energy, electricity, particle model of matter, and the atomic structure. Let's have a look at question number 1. Question number 1 is on the topic of energy. Figure 1 shows a large wind farm off the coast of the UK. The mean power output of the wind farm is 696 megawatts, which is enough power for 580,000 homes. Calculate the mean power needed for one home. Give the answer in watts. Now, for this, they have given the total output, which is 696 megawatts. So you'll have to convert that to watts first and then divide it by the number of homes. So 696 megawatts is, remember, mega means 10 to the power of 6. So that's 696 times 10 to the power 6 watts, which is the same as 696 followed by 6 zeros. That's how would you convert the megawatts to watts. If you divide that by 580,000, you should get the answer. So let's do that in the calculator. So 696 divide that by 580,000. That gives you 1,200 watts. $1,200 watts. Now remember, you should be able to convert these numbers. So here's a simple table in case you got. Kilo is 10 to the power of 3, mega is 10 to the power of 6, and giga is 10 to the power of 9. Tetra, which you rarely come across in GCSE, is 10 to the power of 12. Now in biology and in chemistry, you might come across milli and micro or nano, which is milli is 10 to the power minus 3, micro is 10 to the power minus 6, and nano is 10 to the power minus 9. Now, next question, or question 1.2. On one day, the demand for electricity in the UK was 34,000 megawatts. Suggest 2 reasons why wind power was not able to meet this demand. Now, they're basically asking for the disadvantages of generating electricity from wind turbines. Right. Yes, some possible answers. Wind is unreliable, so it's not always windy. Or you could say wind turbines don't turn when the wind is too strong or too weak. And you could also say there isn't not enough wind turbines in the UK. Right? So we won't be able to meet the entire demand just by generating it from electricity from wind turbines. Questions 1.3. Some of the energy from the wind used to rotate a wind turbine is wasted. An engineer oils the mechanical parts of a wind turbine. Explain how oiling would affect the efficiency of the wind turbine. Now, oiling would reduce friction in the moving parts. Now, friction would generate wasted energy as heat. Right? So, lubricating or oiling actually increases the efficiency. So, For 3 marks, you need to say what happens to the efficiency first and then explain why it happens. So here's the answer. The efficiency would increase because the efficiency, or the proportion, or you could say the amount of energy usefully transferred, would increase. Or you could say because the percentage or the proportion or the amount of energy wasted would decrease. Why would that happen? Because less work is done against friction in the moving parts. Question 1.4. In most homes in the UK, there are many different electrical devices. Explain why people should be encouraged to use energy-efficient electrical devices. Now, if we use more energy-efficient electrical devices, that means we would be wasting less energy. So for 2 marks, here's the answer. More efficient devices waste less energy, which would minimize the electricity or the demand for energy. That brings us to the end of question number 1. I will see you in question number 2.